How you doing? If you are here today, it's because you have seen our video or webinar in cooperation with Generation 2004 for the internal competitions of the European Commission, or maybe just because you are simply curious and you want to know a bit more about the reasoning exercises provided by the SHL in relation with the cognitive reasoning test, the G+, right? And the type of exercises, interactive exercises that they are contained. So, as promised, we're gonna tell you how to deal with this example. Maybe you remember, maybe you not. So you can stop the video for 1 minute and read the whole information that you see on your screen. This is a classic example of numerical reasoning. You got a series of conditions, this time about toys. We have galleries that sold 15,000 items in the toy shop last Christmas. Okay, and we need to adjust the pie chart, that one that you see at the bottom, when they say we have the baby toys, the construction games, teddy bears, plastic toys. So we need to know how this pie chart is distributed, following the conditions are on top. Plastic toys, 13 times more than teddy bears. Teddy bears. Construction games, 9 times more than the teddy bears. Sold, and baby toys, double amount as the teddy bears sold. Simple, right? Or not? What do you think? Give yourself a few seconds to think about it. Because, these exercises may look tricky at first, but they are not in reality. It's just a question of proceeding by reading carefully each step. And remember that for the HHL exams or tests, you are entitled to have pen and paper, at least on the commission rules. So you can use that pen and paper to map the information of this problem and to get a solution. Because, this problem, honestly, we think that you can do it in 1 minute. Literally, 1 minute. How come? How is that possible? Very simple. First of all, tip of a friend, friendly advice: don't do all the calculations. You don't need to know how many baby toys at the end were sold. Really, or the plastic toys, you don't need to know the number. You just need to know the percentage, right? That's how we distribute the different areas or sectors in the pipe chart. So let me show you this the example. So we translate the conditions on top. We just move to translate into numbers, into figures. So what we know? We know that the plastic toys is 13 times more than the teddy bear. So 13 multiplied by teddy. This is just for the sake of visibility, but in reality, you just do 13 and a T from teddy bear. That's it. You don't need more. 13 T. And then you know that um, the teddy bears are equal to teddy bears. The construction games are 9 times the teddies, 9 multiplied by teddies by T, and babies 2 times. So we got this condition. So if we add all these elements, we know it's 25 multiplied by teddy if you add all of them. And we know that 25 multiplied by teddy, it's equal to 15,000. We know it. But do we need to calculate teddy? Do we need to divide 15,000 between 25? I don't need to. Because as we know, as we have the reference of the 25, we know that's the whole number, 25t. So we can just do fractions and percentage. Very simple. We're just translating information because you just go like this. We got the 25, so we know that in the case of the plastic, will be 13 out of 25. That is 1 out of 25. Construction, 9 out of 25. 2 out of 25 teddies. They all share the same reference, teddy, the number of teddies. We just cancel it out. We don't need it. It will be like, this could be translated to 25 equal to 13 divided by 25 plus 1 divided by 25 plus 9 divided by 25 plus 2 divided by 25. Exactly the same, because the condition teddies cancel out. So knowing that is very easy. Do I need a calculator to divide one between 25? Okay, fine. I put myself in your shoes and I'm nervous, I'm under pressure. So I use the calculator to divide one between 25. Fine. No blame here. But in reality, it's 4%. Yeah, we use the calculator. But please, don't use the calculator to calculate 2 divided by 25 because it's the double of the previous figure. So it's clearly 8%. So I use the calculator once so far. And I'm going to use the calculator second time. Fine for it. You decide if you want to divide 13 out of 25 or 9 out of 25. But again, if you don't want to use the calculator, you can ignore it because 1 out of 25, it's if you multiply 9 times this one, you get 9 out of 25. That is 9 multiplied by 4 is 36. Oh my goodness, 36. So you see the point here. You see, and now you got all the percentage. Wait, I didn't calculate for plastic toys. Yeah, but I mean, it's 100 minus 4 minus 36 minus 8, that in total is 52, is the remaining percentage. You see, so I use the calculator with luck once, twice, but honestly, you didn't need more calculator because then you just move the bars in the pie chart to adjust to these quantities. And the beauty of it is that even if you have these for teddies, for construction, for babies, the 4, the 36, and the 8 percentages, you just move the bars and automatically you will have the 52 for the plastic. So because you just move the bars, and by moving the bars to adjust for 3 quantities, for 3 types, the fourth is automatic. You don't need to adjust it. So as you can see, it's a very easy example of numerical reasoning, but we may get nervous when we are dealing with it and we get blocked. So don't block, just practice, read and transform the information into numbers and you will get the solution. See you in the next video. Bye.